Hello friends, here I'm correcting error. It was really stupid to cut this in 45 degrees, but even if you do a stupid error, it's okay if you can correct it. So now I'm gonna laminate up here. I got a bit glass fiber here, and I got them here. So all is not lost. And I'm waiting for this, for the lids here. And in the meantime, this top hole is for the air, and here is for inspection. So there is a copper pipe down there. I don't know, maybe you can see it. Well, there's the water separation, so water goes down in this copper hole. And here's this thing. But I had to cut it to shape. But I cannot do that before. It's a strange thing, this. I cannot do that before I got the top things. So, and then someone asked in comments, why don't you use the radar boxes? I don't really understand what I mean, because the radar boxes is just the thing. This is the cool. And why I do them myself? Well, the ordinary ones is not good enough for heavy duty, rugged, offshore sailing in the roaring 40s. Once I was sailing near Cape Leeuwin, 1980, and it was a very strong storm. And next morning, daylight came, and one of these were gone, and some of the non-skid on the deck too. And later, when I speak to the meteorologist on the Falkland Island, he missed the isobars, and it was 37 meters, about 70 knot wind, and probably more than 100 in the gusts. So, ordinary things, like they use for in the chandleries, they're not good. This is, they say this is not good for seal. The small craft directive. But that small craft directive, as you can read on my website, yrvind.com, in the manifesto, it's just good enough. Even category A is just good enough for force 8. More than that, well, I don't really know what I mean, ocean-going boat. Of course it must be able to stand winds more than force 8, because if you go across the ocean, it's 1,000 miles to the next shore. So anyway, not everyone understands this ventilation system, but tomorrow Dr. Petter comes. And with his help, we're going to make this clear. So don't miss tomorrow's video with Dr. Petter. We're going to explain this. This is a very unique system, and you cannot find it somewhere else. So do a subscription, because many more of these novel ideas is going to be on this YouTube channel. So good thing is this. So now beginning of this job is done. So the sticks I'm going to take away tomorrow, and the yellow is tape that epoxy doesn't stick to it. So it's a good thing, but today is an important day. We have summertime, what the Americans call daylight saving time. And you know, the time is a very good invention. It keeps track of things. Here's 1 clock. 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 There's another one. And there's plenty more. So, time keeps track of things. So that's why we invented it. But now they're going to have daylight saving time. But how do you save daylight? I tried once. I thought it would be nice to have in the winter more daylight. So I had a box. I put it out in the sunshine and I closed it. And then I opened it in the winter. Well, was no daylight there. Even if I closed it very carefully. So how do the government do it? I don't know. That's the big question. And another thing, now they take away an hour from us and we get back in the autumn. But where do they keep it in the meantime? So, many strange things about this, but turns out to be good anyway. And here, a good thing. So tomorrow I'll take away the clamps. And thank you. And don't forget to watch tomorrow, better explanation with Dr. Petter of the ventilation system.